Yesterday we discussed about the dictionaries, tuples, list slices, list compressions, string formatting, usual functions, and in today's class we discuss about the functional programming. Functional programming is a style of programming that is based around the functions. A key part of functional programming is higher order functions. We have seen this idea briefly in the previous lesson on functions as objects. Okay. In this example, def apply twice function comma arg, it returns the function of function arg. Def add 5 of x, return x plus 5. In this result, it gives 20. Here arg is replaced with 10, and function add 5 adds 5. You will get 5 plus 10, 15. And again it adds another 5. So in the result it gives 20. Okay. The function apply twice takes another function as its arguments and calls it twice inside its body. First of all, arg is replaced with 10, and function of add 5 adds 5, you will get 15. After that 5 is added again to 15 and result is 20 here. Okay. What is the output of this code? In this code, def test of function come argument, return function of function arg. So def mult of x, it returns x into x. Then what is the output of this code? If it prints test of mult comma
16.
first of all it takes the x as 2 and 2 into 2 4 and it again multiply with 4. So 4 into 4 16. Right? A pure function. Functional programming seeks to use pure functions. Pure functions have no side effects and return a value that depends only on their arguments. This is how functions in math work. For example, log cos x will, for the same value of x, always return the same result. Here it is a pure function. It takes the argument x comma y, temp equal to x plus 2y. Here return temp by 2x plus y. Here it is an example of impure function. Here there is no arguments here. The function above is not pure because it changes the state of some list. This is a pure function. Here y equal to x square, z equal to x plus y, return z. Yes, it is a pure function, right? It doesn't change the argument. Here pure function means it returns a value that depends only on their arguments. Using pure functions has both advantages and disadvantages here. It is easier to reason about the test, more efficient. Once the function has been evaluated for an input, the result can be stored and referred to the next time the function of that input is needed, reducing the number of times the function is called. This is called memoization. It is easier to run in parallel. The main disadvantage of using only pure functions is that they majorly complicate the otherwise simple task of input or output, since this appears to inherently require side effects. They can also be more difficult to write in some situations. Which of this is not an advantage of using pure functions? They are easier to write in parallel, or they are easier to analyze, or they are easier to write. Lambdas. Creating a function normally assigns to a automatically. From the creation of other such as strings and integers, we create on the fly with the variable. The same is possible with functions provided that they are using lambda syntax. Functions created this way are known as anonymous. This approach is mostly common used when passing a simple function as an argument to another function. The syntax is shown in the next example here and consists of the lambda keyword following by a list of arguments, a colon and the expression to evaluate and return. In the given example, f of my function f comma arg return f of arg. So lambda x of 2 in this one lambda functions get their name from lambda calculus, which is a model of computation invented by Alonzo Kurtz. What are the anonymous functions called? Lambdas.
Lambdas.
They can only do things that require a single expression using equivalent to a single line of code. Here in this code, def polynomial of x return x square plus 5x plus 4 and print polynomial of minus 4. By using lambda function, we can simply write print lambda x colon x square plus 5x plus 4 and give the value of x minus 4. Okay. Here the x value is minus 4. Minus 4 whole square plus 5 of minus 4 plus 4, it gives result 0. Okay. Fill in the blanks to create a lambda function that returns the square of its argument and call it for the number 8. A equal to lambda x colon. Call it for the number 8. Okay. Lambda functions can be assigned to variables and used like normal functions. Here double equal to lambda x colon x into 2. Here print double of 7 means here x value is written as 7 and 7 into 2 14 in the result. Okay. It is used like a normal function here lambda. What is the result of this code? Triple equal to lambda x colon x into 3, add equal to lambda x comma y colon x plus y and print add of triple of 3 comma 4.
13.
Answer it guys if anyone.
13. 1 3.
1 3.
Map. To built-in functions, map and filter are very useful higher order functions that operate on its lists. It is called as iterables. The function map takes a function and an iterable as arguments and returns a new iterable with the function applied to each argument. In this given example, def, your function name is add 5 of x, return x plus 5. Nums equal to 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Result equal to list of map of add 5 comma nums. Here in we add 5 to the numbers in the given nums. Okay. 11 plus 5 16, 22 plus 5 27. Like that it will give the result. And we could have achieved the same result more easily by using lambda syntax. Here result equal to list of map of lambda x colon x plus 5, which means it adds 5 to the given numbers in the nums. Okay. Fill in the blank to multiply each item in the list by 2 using lambda syntax. Filter. The function filters an iterable by removing items that don't match a predicate. It means in the given example, nums equal to 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, and result res equal to list of filter of lambda x colon x percent 2 double equals to 0. It means it only prints when x double x percent 2 equals to 0. It filters 11 11% 2, it doesn't equal to 0, so it doesn't print here. Only 22 and 44 are the numbers which gives 0 when it divides with 2. Okay, it will filter the given nums as the given condition. Fill in the blanks to extract all items that are less than 5 from the list. Here now is given 1,
filter
2, 5, 8, 3, 0, 7. Res equal to list of
filter
list of
filter filter
जाके गीला खाना है जो बोला तो वहाँ बेचते नहीं नहीं लेने वाला एक ही क्या मैंने बताई इसका ना
दाल मोहम्मद को दो दाल मोहम्मद को दो दाल मुझे दो
लक्का चॉकलेट
ये नीचे चॉकलेट डाल
వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా? హలో, here filter, right?
कुछ कुछ इनसे
Filter of lambda x colon x
अम्मा मैं पोटले में खा
less
लेंगी
than 5, comma
నాకు में 3 पाव किलो लगा
अरे मुझे ये दाल बोले मुझे वो दो दाल बोली
देखा आपको उससे देता सब पैसे
मोहम्मद को दे रहा मैं
50 रुपए हाथ को देता
generators are a type of iterable like list or tuple.
50 रुपए
Unlike list, they don't allow indexing with arbitrary indices,
कहाँ
but they
जाते
can
हैं कहाँ
still be iterated through with for loop. They can be created using functions and the yield statement.
अरे चिल्ला गाड़ी
Here, yield statement is used to define a generator replacing the return of a function to provide a result to its caller without destroying local variables.
बेटा पूछ रहेगा तो मैं इस बात ही जाता हूँ.
We should use yield when we want to iterate over a sequence, but don't want to store the entire sequence in the memory. Okay. Here, def of countdown I equal to 5 while I is greater than 0, yield I. It means it prints the 5 to 1 in the reverse order, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What statement is used in functions to turn them into generators? Yield or return or generate. Hello. Yield, right? Yield function is used to turn them into generators in a statement. Yield. Due to the fact that the yield one item at a time, generate don't have the memory restrictions of list. Means in the def infinite sevens. Here there is no argument here. While true, yield 7.
आकल है अपना सारा
So it
नहीं
will
करते.
print the infinite
मुंबई
number
से कल
7.
मुंबई वैसे के.
Fill in the blanks to create a prime number generator that yields all prime numbers. Consider having its prime function already defined. Answer it, guys. Def. Finite generators can be converted into lists by passing them as arguments to the list function. Okay. Here def numbers of x for I in range of x. If I percent 2 double equals to 0, it yield I. Here the range of x is 11. So it prints even numbers up to the range of 11. Because in the condition I percent 2 double equals to 0. It means it is an even number. It will print 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 up to the range of 11. Using generator results in improved performances, which is the result of the lazy generator of values, which it translates to lower memory usage. Furthermore, we do not need to wait until all the elements have been generated before we start to use them. What is the result of this code? Def make world, no arguments here given. World equal to for ch in spam, world plus equal to ch, yield world, print list of make world. Here what is the result of this code? It will print the each word, right? First S, next SP, SPA, SPAM. Here word plus CH. Recursion. Recursion is a very important concept in functional programming. The fundamental part of recursion is self-reference, functions calling themselves. It is used to solve problems that can be broken up into easier subproblems of the same type.
बड़ा मार मुझे
Here, def of factorial of x. If x double equal to 1, it returns 1.
कैसा
Or
ये
else, return x into factorial of x minus 1. Here, factorial of 5 is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And 4 factorial is 4 into 3 factorial. In
चिन्नी
this,
का
x
ये
is
हाई
equal to
क्लास
5.
उन क्या मारे
5 into factorial of 5 minus 1 means 4. 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2.
రెడ్ బి
24 into
చాయ్ అండి
x
वो कितने
means
का
5.
मोले
It results 120.
अरे ये काम करता नहीं वो रोज उसका नहीं बात कर रहा है वो फोन इचवा
What is the base case of a recursive function?
वो चू सेकंड हैंड తెచ్చుకున్నాడు కొత్తదా वो फोन ఇచ్చే
उसको मुझे भी दस फोन छोटा है क्या करो
What is the base case of a recursive function? A case that doesn't involve any further calls to that function, right?
ओके दुर्गा कुछ बेची जाना दुर्गा फोन
Stop.
मना करती है
Recursive functions can be infinite, just like infinite while loops. These often occur when you forget to implement the base case. Below is an incorrect version of the factorial function. It has no base case, so it runs until the interpreter runs out of memory and crashes. It results the
स्पेशलिटी
runtime error. What is the result of this code?
यानी
If def sum2 of x, return x plus sum2 of x minus 1, print sum2 of x of 5.
मोले ताले 5000 का इसे बस प्रॉफिट
Runtime error of 5 or 15.
क्या बच्चा करके क्लियर करेंगे
Runtime error, right? Recursion can also be indirect. One function can call a second, which calls the first, which calls the second, and so on. This can occur with any number of functions. Here, def is even, then it will print the true. If it is odd, in the condition x minus 1, it returns not is even, right? In this one, print is odd 17. Yes, true. Print is even 23.
दाल जाओ पर्दे नहीं है वहाँ सुगना नहीं तो का दाल ऐसे दाल डाल जा वो देख लेंगे
One function can call the second, which calls the first, and which calls the second, and so on in the recursion. What is the result of this code? Def fib of x, if x double equals to 0 or x double equals to 1, it returns 1. Or else fib of x minus 1 plus fib of x minus 2. Print fib of 4. What is the result of this code? Five, right? Three plus two here. 5.
It's 4.
Sets are data structures similar to lists or dictionaries. They are created using curly braces or the set function. They share some functionality with lists such as the use of in to check whether they contain a particular item. If you want to check particular item, we use the in function, right? Here num set equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vote set equal to set of spam x sausage. Here print 3 in num set. Yes, 3 is there in the num set here. So it will print the true. And print spam not in word set. Spam is there in the word set. So it is false. Here not in. To create an empty set, we must use set with empty brackets. What is the output of this code? Letters equal to A, B, C, D. If E is not in letters, then it will print 1 or else 2. E is not in letters, right? So it will print 1. Sets differ from lists in several ways, but share several list operations such as len, L-E-N. They are unordered, which means that they can't be indexed. They cannot contain duplicate elements. Due to the way they are stored, it's faster to check whether an item is part of a set rather than part of a list. Instead of using append to add a set, use add. Here we use the add instead of append function to add any other elements into a set. Okay. The method removes a specific element from a set. Pop removes an arbitrary element. Here in the given example, nums equal to 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6. Print nums. So it will print the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't repeat the numbers. And nums dot add -7. It will add the -7 to the nums. And nums dot remove 3. It will remove the 3 in the given nums. And print nums. After removing 3 and adding -7, it gives the result 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, -7. Okay. Basic uses of sets include membership testing and eliminating of duplicate entries. Here we add the -7 to the nums set and remove the 3 in the num set, and the final result is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 and -7. It doesn't repeat the same elements, same numbers. Okay. Fill in the blanks to create a set. Add the letter Z to it and print its length. By adding the letter Z, we use the add function and prints its length, means length. Flower brackets only we can represent the set. Sets can be combined using the mathematical operations. They are union, iteration, difference. Okay. The union operator means it combines two sets to form a new one containing items in either. Intersection means operator and gets items only in both. Difference operator means gets items in the list set but not in the second. Okay. The semantic differences operator gets items in either set but not the both. Here there are two sets, first, second. In the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in second 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then print first or second. Here the symbol is or, union symbol. Means it will print the both the elements which are in first and second, 1 to 9. It doesn't repeat the elements. Okay. Then next one, print first and second. Here end is used as intersection. Means the common numbers only print here. Here in the first and second the common numbers are 4, 5, 6. So it will print the 4, 5, 6. Okay. And print first minus second. Here minus operator means difference. Not same. It means Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It prints only the first, which is not there in the second. 1, 2, 3. And print second minus first means it will print the second set, which, the numbers which are not there in the first set. So 8, 9, 8, 9, 7 are the elements which are not there in the first. So it will print the in the result 8, 9, 7. Okay. And print first of second means it will print the 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Symmetric difference operator gets items in either set but not both. Okay. What is the output of this code? Here two sets A and B, A equal to 1, 2, 3, B equal to 0, 3, 4, 5. Print A and B. Here AND operator is used as intersection. Means the items only in the both sets. Now what is the answer of the code? 3, right? Only 3 is there in the two sets. Common element. Okay. Data structures. As we have seen in the previous lessons, Python supports the following data structures: lists, dictionaries, tuples, sets. When to use a dictionary? When you need a logical association between a key colon value pair, key value pair, and when you need fast lookup for your data based on a custom key. When your data is being constantly modified, remember dictionaries are mutable. When to use the other types means list. Use list if you have a collection of data that does not need random access. Try to choose list when you need a simple iterable collection that is modified frequently. Use a set if you need uniqueness for the elements. Use tuples when your data cannot change. Many times a tuple is used in combination with dictionary. For example, a tuple might represent a key because it's immutable, means cannot be changed after it's created. Right. Which of the following data types does not allow duplicate values? Answer it, guys. Hello? Hello?
Sets.
Right. Sets does not allow duplicate values. Okay. The module intertools is a standard library that contains several functions that they are useful in functional programming. One type of function it produces is infinite iterators. The function count, it will count up infinitely from a value. The function cycle infinitely iterates through an iterable. The function repeat, it repeats an object either infinitely or a specific number of times. These are the enter tools: count, cycle, repeat. They are the functions. Okay. From enter tools, import count. In enter tools is the method. In the from the method we import the count function. Okay. Libraries enter tools are. For I in count of 3, print I. If I is greater than or equal to 11, it will break. Up to 11, it will print the numbers from count 3. Fill in the blanks to import the cycle function from the enter tools module. See here. From enter tools import cycle function. There are many functions in intertools that operate on iterables in a similar way to map and filter. Some examples are take while, chain, accumulate. Take while means it takes items from an iterable while a predicate function remains true. Chain, it combines several iterables into one long one. Accumulate, it returns a running total of values in an iterable. It means in the given example, from intertools, import, accumulate, take while. Intertools are the libraries, means module, and accumulate, take while are the functions. Nums equal to list of accumulate of range 8 and print nums and print list of take while lambda x colon x is less than or equal to 6 comma nums. First, accumulate means it returns a running total of values in an iterable. And take while means it takes the items from an iterable while a predicate function remains true. Okay. Fill in the blank to take the numbers from the list while they are even using the take while function. From intertools, import take while function nums equal to 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 8 and a equal to answer this one, guys. Hello. Hello, anyone can answer this one. Using take while function. A equal to take while lambda lambdas of x colon x percent 2 double equals to 0. These are also several combinatoric functions in intertool such as product and permutation. These are used when you want to accomplish a task with all possible combinations of some items. Here from intertools import product comma permutations letters equal to a comma b print list of product of letters in the range 2 and print list of permutations of letters. Permutation product and permutations are use possible combinations of some items. Okay. Here is up to range 2 means 0, 1 index value 0, 1. So A, B, A comma 0, A comma 1 these are the possible combinations, right? And permutation of letters means A, B, B, A. That's it. Possible combinations. Okay. What is the output of this code? From intertools import product a equal to 1 comma 2 and print length of list of product of range 3 comma a. Answer it, guys.
6.
Okay, that's it for today's class. We discussed about the functional programming.